Alright, this is Wayne with Tri County Locksmith Service. This is a brand new Kevo lock from Kwikset. Just got this off of the mailbox and ordered offline, and it's here and we're going to put it in. One of the things about this lock, it's going to come with the key fob, so you don't have to have a smartphone to use it. It's going to come with a key, and it's going to come with a lifetime warranty on the finish, 1-year warranty on the electronics. It works off of Bluetooth, smartphone ready, Bluetooth 4.0, enables device, Kevo mobile app. So you'll be able to download the app. It's only going to work with iPhone for right now. There could be an update for Android devices. There's supposed to be one. When it's going to come out there, who knows? You got key control, add, delete user keys or e-keys, positioning technology, smart key deadbolt system. Smart key is the biggest joke on the planet. There's a ton of videos out there that overpower this thing, and it's getting to the point where it's being targeted and getting dangerous to even have that system. So if I recommend anything, if you get this lock and you really want this one as your digital or keyless entry system, take it to a locksmith and they'll probably be able to put a different key system on there, or put a different deadbolt key locking system. The smart key system is what allows you to rekey this lock or use the key as a manual backup, but it's just a really, really bad design. Other than that, the lock's pretty cool. It has a lot of features that none of the other keyless systems have out there, where you're just going to be able to just touch this lock, and all you're going to see on the outside is this. You're not going to see like a great big keypad like the other ones. So to get started here, get your batteries, 4 batteries, these here, and all our little screws out of here, back plate, directions. First thing you're going to want to do is get the bolt. This is your deadbolt. This is how you size the back spacing on there. It's just a simple twist unit, very, very simple. You'll have one side that says up. That obviously goes up. You'll stick the lock in the hole right there, and as long as this lines up with the center and this is flush or slightly indented into the door, you're good to go. If it's short, if it looks like that, you'll need to turn that and adjust the back set on it. Okay, so for this one, it's right there. Put that in. Put our screws in. Now, Kwikset's claiming they have military-grade PK1 encryption, and they're going to be offering updates if you use the unit with a smartphone. So that is a big question out there, is how is this lock, when are people going to start finding ways to get a signal similar to what this lock needs on their phone to be able to walk up to your door and open it. With military PKI encryption, that sounds like it's probably not going to happen for a while, but it could be. Eventually somebody will find a way to do that. However, if they keep offering updates, it's going to be a constant thing. So when you go into a keyless lock system, that's one thing you're going to need to think of, is now it's not just a lock on the door that we just forget about and just have keys to. You're going to have to pay attention to updates. There may be some hacker may figure out how to crack that code. You're going to have to update your lock. If you're not paying attention to that, then it could lead to a vulnerability. So it's going to be like any other device in your home. It's going to need maintenance. Here's this here. You're going to follow the directions, run the wires through where it shows to run the wires through, right there. Turn it this way. Run these wires through. that. We have the silver screws. We're going to go right into there. That's going to be going into the deadbolt on the outside. Twist these right in. Always use a screwdriver. Do not use a power drill. You will strip the screws or overpower it and break the device. Hand tools only. Once you get one screw on, start working the bolt and make sure that's working freely, that's working nice and free. And where's my other one here? There it is. Bolt 2, right in here. You just want these snug. Don't need to be super, super tight. Once again, work the bolt, make sure it's working. You should be able to do that with your fingers very, very easily. You don't want any hang-ups. That's the #1 cause of failure with electronic locks, is the fact that they're not aligned properly. We're going to hook this up here. And we're going to hook this up here. Turn the bolt up, in the up position. Connect the power port into the back of the lock here. It will have an indicator saying up to plug in. It says to tuck this cord into this little slot so it doesn't get pinched in the process of installation. Make sure all your cords are tucked in before you do this. It's kind of a pain to do. You gotta make sure they're all tucked in there so they don't get pinched and broken. Okay, I'm gonna slide that onto there like that. Maybe slide that on like that. Then you're gonna have 2 very small little screws. I hope. There they are. These little guys here. We're going to go right into there. And right into there. And then we'll just tighten right down like so. Then we will add the batteries. I really don't like railback batteries. I always use Duracell or Energizer when I install a lock. However, this is what's coming with it, so that's what's going to go in there. But I do recommend you switch to good quality Duracell batteries, especially if you're going to be in extreme temperatures, because the battery has enough power to run the lock. But what you don't think about is in the wintertime it gets very, very cold, and in the summertime it's going to get really, really hot, and that heating and expansion and contraction on this side of the door is going to take its toll on lesser quality batteries. So we have a indication that says door. So the arrows are going to go towards the door, and it's going to go right down in there and click. 1, 2. Okay, so it looks like that's good to go. We'll put the cover plate on. And you'll need to take a pen or a little screwdriver and push this button here. Let's see here. You'll need to push this button here that's inside your key fob. This is the key fob that comes with your lock. I'm going to go over this because I don't have the iPhone to run it off of that. You're going to push that, and then it should blink. And it should communicate with the lock now. Let's see here. Now that it's blinking green on the top, and it should work. There we go. Once you do this 3 times to make sure that it's in proximity of you. Twice. 3 times. Alright, what makes this lock really cool is the ability to just simply touch it with an elbow, a hand, anything, and it opens up. You got a handful of groceries, you know, kids, all that stuff, you can just tap it, okay? You can also use the manual key override. Every other lock on the market has, oop, didn't like that. There we go. See it? I touched it while there we go. There, so the key does work. But all the other locks on the market have a big square, you know, keypad or something on there. I don't think it looks bad, but this is definitely slimmer, smaller, and the touch feature is really, really cool. That's what separates this from any other one. As soon as Kwikset addresses the issue of this smart key system, they'll have a pretty neat lock. But until then, you know, it is what it is. That's the installation process. You'll need to make sure on your regular door that the bolt slides into the jamb very, very easily and smoothly when the door's in the shut position. You don't want to have any resistance there. It should open and close while the door is open and not in the jamb, just as easy as it does while it's in the jamb. If that's not the case, you need to adjust the hole or adjust the plate in the jamb where this is going into to where that lines up absolutely perfect, or this electronic lock is going to get destroyed in no time. Super, super slick, super, super smooth. That's the way that this has to be set up. If it's set up that way, you'll be good to go. For more information, go to www.tricountylocksmithservice.com. Hit the subscribe button below if you like what you see.